you guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Tempo Cane Corso. Wanted to, geez Louise, wanted to show you guys the updates on the property. This here is my Redneck walkway, that's what I call it. Somebody had mentioned using that seating thing for the property, and they actually had mentioned using it as a back stair thing for the back, but I ended up using it for this because I was so tired of us not being able to walk in without trekking a bunch of mud in the house. There's just, I mean, it doesn't look bad now, but when this is wet, I mean, you will be hard pressed to find a stickier and worse mud. So, I got rid of that seating thing yesterday. I threw away all of it except for one part, which is over here. Stuck it over there. And I've asked Alex to help me with it. And he's going to help me this weekend. And as well as doing these trees, because Alex is the one who cut down the trees. And I told him, I said, look, I said, you know, you can't hold me responsible for that. You know. So he's going to help me. I'm going to rent a wood chipper. And I already called and everything. So I'm going to rent a wood chipper. It's like $336 a day. It's like a 12-inch chipper. So this weekend, we're going to get the wood ready. And then next week, because it's not even ready this weekend. And then next weekend, I will have it. And I will chip everything up so that I can keep it. Because I really need it for soil. Oh, there she is. So yeah. And as you can see here, I cleaned all this up. We've been putting some cat food out for the cat. And unfortunately, the dogs like to eat it. I also put sardines out, but no such luck yet. And then I'll show you guys what I did. Yesterday, I think I was, you know, I have this tendency to take on more than I can handle a lot of times. Because the thing is that I can handle it. It just, it just takes some adjustment. So, yesterday, I think I was just feeling a bit overwhelmed, and then I sat and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, like, all the things that I'm griping about are things that could be easily fixed. It would just take more effort on my part. And while I am very tired and all that, that's kind of what I do, is I take on a lot, and then sometimes it's so much that I have to kind of like shut down for a minute, take some time for myself, recharge, and then get back at it again. Velocity, back over here, now. So I'm going to show you guys what I did yesterday, what I was up to. I put in work, folks. I put in work. So, got a sloppy, muddy mess. So yesterday, you can see one of my tools. Savannah left that out. Yesterday, this was a huge cactus right here. This whole thing was a big old cactus. And it is not anymore. And over there was cactus, and over here, all the cactus that was in here I've removed. And I had like these clippers. Back over here. Savannah was using this rake. We got it all the way over here and up to like here. And then this is how far we got, I think, like right here. But still, that's something, man. That's really cool. I'm like, you have no idea how it felt to really put in physical labor into this property, you know. Felt good. Get work done, get dirty. And then this is my that's my masterpiece. This is all the cactus that we pulled up, and we take it and stick it in that big old trash can that I've got over there. And you better stay out of it. And so we would take it in the can and bring it over, dump it out, and then do a new one. I don't know if anyone can tell me, can I put this in a chipper and it be like not populate again, you know what I mean? Or would I just be seeding my property with cactus? I don't know. Get out of it. Psst. Velocity, now, out. But I'm very interested in it because anything that I could use to chip up and put towards soil would be ideal. Because I don't have much here. And I don't want to... Hey, girl. I don't want to lose any opportunity for some. And today I'm going to call the construction company again, or a bunch of other ones, and start trying to reach out to somebody that is willing to come out and work on the property. It's like the downside to living out in the country, and I never really thought about that. One side of it is that people don't want to drive out and work on your property. Hey, Zenica. What's a pretty girl? 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 But isn't it nice to be able to see them run around and stuff, y'all? Do you remember my tiny little backyard? All, you know, rocked and whatnot. Completely covered in rock, and everybody would assume that that's all we were ever going to have, and they would judge. And now look at us now. Look at all the space we've got now. Sure, it's going to take some development, but at least the dogs get to run. Look at that. And now they can run safely. All over here, there's no more cactus. Except for when they run through my piles of cactus. There's nothing I can do about it. Leave it to Velocity. Leave it to Velocity. Oh, she went around. Good girl. Good girl. Sometimes her drive is so strong, common sense goes out the window. Back over here, you guys. Hey, pretty girl. Always showing off. Back over here. Come on. And we're off. Sorry, that's fast, but I wanted y'all to catch it. And Seneca. And Cashmere. They're so funny. See, they gotta run where the cactus is. Not good. I did talk to... One guy did reply to my text messaging about the property, and he said that the last fence he put in, it was like 1,500 feet, and it was $3,000 just in material. And that was for the... I'm not sure if you're familiar, but the... Oh, what are they called? Like T-posts, I think they're called. Just metal T-posts. So it's like the cheapest method of building a fence that I'm aware of. And just in material, they wanted $3,000. So, oh well. I'm thinking what I may end up doing is like buying a lot of my own stuff, like a lot of my own material, like as time goes on, just collecting it, and then calling them when I've got what I need and being like, hey, I just need installation. Got everything else. I don't know. What do you guys think? Hey, pretty girl, Blondie. What are y'all doing over there? Hey, come on. Get out of there before you get in some cactus. Get over here. This way. I swear, those two are crazy. They love each other way too much. When I went on my trip, I took Midnight. I didn't take Blondie because Blondie's my daughter's dog. And when I finally came home, you should have seen the reunion between those two. It was totally different. Totally different. They're much closer than even their mother is to them. You know what I mean? Like Cashmere loves them, and she is, some people have noticed, she is more tolerant of them. But it's nothing compared to how much they love each other. Oh, there goes Seneca. She got the stick. And Midnight. Oop, they're over here now. Midnight saw her mama coming, so she took cover. Back over here. Midnight, come on. Back over here. Good girl. Her mom's gonna get her. Running around being too excitable. Tell you what, nobody's got jumps like Blondie. She's like a little kangaroo. A little bunny hopping around. What are you guys up to? What are you eating? You grass eaters? You eating the grass? Good girl. Here's a baby girl. What's a baby girl? Yeah, what's a baby girl? Yeah, what's a baby girl? Oh, gotta get down off me, whamming. No. Getting me all muddy. Those big old feet she's got. look at Velocity being all extra. She is so extra. I really enjoy the fact that my dogs are so, like, having this other crazy lunatic dog over here. And let me tell you something, these people, like, I don't care if they ever have a complaint against me because of that dog. The whole day that we were out here working yesterday, that dog did exactly what he's doing right now. Because he's got no common sense. Doesn't recognize the fact that we live here now, even though it's been a month. Barks every single time. And it is annoying. Very annoying. But what are you going to do? All I can say is they better not have any issues with my dogs barking. And the only thing I am worried about is that their male is not neutered. So when my female's going to heat, that dog's going to probably try to come over here. And let me tell you something. I'm not going to tolerate it. And neither will my dogs. Velocity, looking good, girl. Who's a pretty girl? Looking pretty. Get her, Zeneca. Oh. Damn, Midnight almost got. Oh, look at that. Midnight let her know. She's like, you're not fixing to take me down. Velocity took it well. Leave it to Velocity. She always wants to play. Always wants to play. Anything she can do to instigate play. Last night, I had to keep getting onto her because she kept roughhousing. And I was over here, like, trying to get stuff done, trying to take care of the puppies. I had to do their second day of worming last night. And she was just over there being oh so extra. What I tell you, nobody's better at jumping than Blondie. Look at Cashmere. I don't know why Cashmere's been so playful since, look at her. Look at her. She's so funny. Since Preacher's been gone, but she's been so playful. And look at Blondie. Blondie doesn't know what to do. She's just like, she's like, Mom, don't beat me up. She doesn't even know how to play with her. Because her mom's always so serious. Midnight, back over here now. Good girl. That's my baby girl. Look at my baby girl. She's so funny. Oh, wow. I don't think you guys saw that, but that was awesome. Told you. Blondie is the queen of jumps. She's got air. Queen of air. Whoever said white dogs can't jump. Sorry. I cracked myself up. Get out of that mud, Midnight. Don't you dare dig in that whammon. You drink it, don't you dig in it. Midnight, what did I tell you? Get out of it. You happy feet. It's your big old nasty feet. You get out of it. And you too, Blondie. You drink it, don't play with it. Wanted to give a shout out to one of my fans, Tammy. She called me yesterday. Wanted to come by and schedule a time to visit with the dogs. She lives local. And I love stuff like that. I really, I'm not one of those people that's like, don't call me, don't bug me. I mean, granted, there's obviously, I have a day job. I work 8 to 5, so keep that in mind. I can't always answer. And I can't always talk for a long time, but I do appreciate people just contacting and be like, hey, just heads up, we love you, blah, blah, blah. That kind of stuff goes a long way for me, I really appreciate it. It matters a lot to me. So even if it's just an email, I had another woman contact me via email, reach out, just offering up some support. That kind of stuff, I just love it. I think that's one of the most beautiful things about YouTube, in my opinion, is how it's like this amazing human resource where we're all able to help each other. I can offer up my life and my experience to show you guys what I'm up to help, and you guys get to offer up your advice and your support, and it's a very cyclical and beneficial relationship for all of us. And I just love that. It's a human experience. We're all sharing information, helping each other out, and experiencing this life together. And to me, that's really cool. So, hey, no attitude. Psst. If y'all gonna get amped up about sticks, you're not gonna play with sticks. You may not have noticed that, but I can tell by the sound. Sometimes it's the sounds you have to listen to. Once you are around dogs enough in a pack, you really learn their communication sounds, and you'll hear it when something's fixing to get serious. And it's always important to step, even if it's verbally, to step in and interrupt that chain of behavior to prevent it from escalating. That way they know that you hear them. It's no different than when you've got some kids, maybe you got some boys, and they've been roughhousing for a while, and maybe you can hear that it just got a little too serious, and it's fixing to amp up, but you yell in there and you're like, hey, and you let them know that you're listening, and they like, oh crap, and they get out of their own little world of thinking that they're going to get all serious and recognize that there's somebody scarier. Mama. so anyway, but I just love this. These are great times. It's cold out here, but it's nice. And like I said, the property is getting better. All of my little thorned victims. Anyway, well, we've been out for a while, and I need to get in with those puppies. I wanted to get you guys a video update. I'm gonna be doing giving them a bath. So anyway, hey, get out of it! I'm trying to step in it. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give the puppies a bath and do some more work for my job, and then clock out of that and put in some more work on the property. I figure, we get out here every day and we just get 2 little things of cactus, and pretty soon, man, we won't have any more. So, feels good to get out here and put in work. Have a safe place for the dogs to be able to run and not have to worry about pulling out thorns or anything like that. So, yeah, we're making progress. So anyway, well, I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday, and I'll talk at you later. Oh, look at Flossie looking all pretty. So anyway, alrighty, y'all have a good one. Bye.